Yep.
Okay, Jonathan, we are up for episode 2. Quiet for 1 second. Well, Jonathan, welcome to the After Christmas podcast for WP-Tonic, the short one. We're going to continue on with gravity forms. It'll be the second
No,
string.
I
Excuse
think
me,
you get.
disregard what I said.
I think you've had too much to drink,
Hey, I
Bill.
had too much. See, oh, you haven't even, see, we're doing this before Christmas, so we might redo this, but you may listen to this anywhere after Christmas. It depends how we feel. So we're going to talk to the second show is based on online form builders. That's what the
Yeah.
notes say.
Well, basically, I'm going to look at the more simpler solutions for WordPress, and then look at some hosted kind of web-based form builders. Right?
Right.
Are you with us, Bill?
I got
Is
I understood well gravity forms, NinjaForms, and visual forms. That's what we talked about last week, and those are the really premium. But now you're going to have to educate me.
Yeah.
So I do use Jetpack right now, and okay, just drive on.
Yeah, I'm going to give some advice on people that don't want to pay up $199, or when they look at the other two that we discussed last week, they just think, oh, I just want a couple simple forms. I don't need all this, because they are quite large plugins, Bill, and they offer a lot of functionality, but they're complicated. So I think one of the most popular is Contact 7. That's been around for a long time, and it makes a simple contact form, and it's built out a bit more now, and it offers a bit more functionality. But its main aim is to build contact forms, and if that's all you're looking for, um, I haven't used it for a long while, so I can't really remark about its updating. But if you go to the plugin depository, it's been downloaded hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of times, and it's used on loads of websites. And then another one that
Hey,
provides.
quick note. I thought they had a really cheesy looking website, but I really like it. Actually, it's very instructional.
Well, I think it appeals to your cheesy tastes, Bill. Doesn't it, Bill? Let's
So
face it.
mean, so mean,
Let's face it, Bill. You're not a connoisseur of design, are you?
so mean. No,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though. I do have a deep. This is a side note. A deep appreciation for not just designers but graphic designers to get the right graphics. You can have wonderful mechanics behind a website, but you have to have the graphics too.
Oh, there
That's
you
for
go.
another show, isn't it? We'll have to
Yeah.
bring somebody who does graphics on.
Well, I have got a degree in graphic design, Bill.
You do?
I'm not even going to respond to that, Bill.
Oh, see, we're doing this before Christmas, and we're going to have to read.
That kind of remark deserves the kind of response that it got, Bill.
Okay, drive on. Let's go on. We got
Um,
sidetracked.
Yes. Let's go on to Jetpack. I love Jetpack, don't I? I don't use it, but it provides you have used it.
Yeah, there's so much in Jetpack.
What has been your experience of the Jetpack, and have you used the contact form?
Actually, I do use it for one of my beta tests and one of my nonprofits, and it works really fine on the contact. It's basic. It works. It drops the. We basically build Excel spreadsheets for membership as well as people coming to monthly meetings. So
Oh,
Jonathan is like playing with his mic. You heard that.
yeah, sorry.
I should leave
Um,
that in. I'd probably leave that in.
yeah, I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's okay, but you wouldn't give it. You don't think it's fantastic.
But no. The more I look at some of the other hybrid systems, but I have heard a lot about, and I see a lot about Contact Form 7.
Yeah.
Now,
And
but you
then
don't use it, do you?
no, I don't.
Because
I've got a license with Gravity. Why would I?
right.
And then we got Zoom on Me, which is this all-embracing. We got it on the WP-Tonic website. We utilised their social icon functionality, but this is a kind of hybrid. They offer a lot of functionality free in this plugin. They do offer some micro plugins that are very cheap. But it's quite an amazing plugin because it normally these Swiss army knife type
Right.
plugins, a bit like Jetpack, are not really good at anything. But Zoom on Me is a pretty handy plugin, and they do have a couple of form builders.
How do they make money?
I think there's a couple of ways there are these micro plugins. They also try and they get you on their mailing list, and they've got a range of other products. And also, I think I'm not totally sure about this. I just got a feeling that some of their products they're taking data off the website,
Right.
right? So that's three kind of products that if you're just looking for a contact us form, that
Jonathan, I
they
got to ask you a question. Zoom on
yes,
Me has the social media plugin that is on WP-Tonic. I
yeah.
looked it up. I was playing with it. How did you decide to use their plugin for the social media? Because I know it didn't have a lot of reviews, so it hasn't overly proven, but it looks nice.
Well, it's free, and like elegant. Well, I could have got the
Does that mean you're
elegant.
cheap? It's free?
Well, no, I thought the kind of graphic and the functionality, and I just and also the team behind it.
Okay.
I've used it on client sites, and I've it's been a pretty, and it's one of these plugins that all these type of plugins, these social media icons use a lot of JavaScript,
Right.
and which can interfere with something like
I,
Gravity
I was
Forms.
just about to say what scares me is Zoom on Me that hasn't been around that long. That plugin has it?
It's been around for over a year, and I think it's been
Yeah.
downloaded 700,000 times, Bill.
Oh, I didn't see the 700,000.
I think if you go to the WordPress depository, you
Yeah.
see it's been a heavily downloaded
Okay.
plugin. Right. Then we go on to another interesting area, and we've got a number of online form providers, and I'm going to quickly go through them because we've got about 7 minutes, 8 minutes.
Right, five.
The the Just let me get on with it, Bill, please. If you let me get on with it, we get this finished. We've got Google Docs. They actually provide a basic form builder. Did
Yeah.
you know that,
I
Bill?
actually have seen people use that. It's kind of goofy. Like you sign up for things.
Yeah, it's not that great. Like all Google products, though, it will probably improve if they just don't drop it.
Right.
Then you got Woofu. Woofu is very well known. When I was getting into web design development, I utilised it myself. Um, it's really good, but it's a bit expensive. That's the problem with it, and a lot of the functionality that you need, you have to go into the medium higher, which is like $40 to $70 a month. Um, and then there's another one that called Form Stack, and that's a bit cheaper than Woofu, and it's very, very popular. And I haven't used it, but I was looking at the website, and it looked very. The functionality they were offering was quite, and they offer both Woofu and FormStack offer conditional logic. And then you've got another one that's a bit cheaper called Joel Form. The website's a little bit cheesy looking, but when you actually look at the functionality, and it's a bit cheaper than FormStack and Woofu. And all these provide kind of WikiWiz where you can just, but I say that, so does Gravity and some of the more powerful form builders. But these online form builders do have their place. So I don't know if you've used any of that.
No, I haven't. No, I just haven't. I'm just pushing
Well, you
hard.
wasn't you looking at Woofu,
I
wasn't
was
you?
looking at Woofu. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what made you decide not to keep looking at it, Bill?
I looked too. I did look at it. It just. I don't know they're nice looking forms, but maybe it's the tutorial wasn't where it needed to be. They've got a beautiful website, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, they've been around. I forgot to mention it was I've added this, and it wasn't on your form notes actually. There's another one that was recommended to me. Another online. It's called Form Assembly.
I haven't heard of that one, so that's not on our notes. We'll have to
No,
add that
that
one.
was another one which I quickly looked at, and it's I would say Form Assembly and Form Stack looked the most powerful for the price.
Right.
I actually noticed that the University of Reno actually utilizes Form Stack.
Interesting.
It's on their website actually.
Wow. I wonder who contracts their website. Do you know?
They've got an internal team.
Internally, do that internally? Okay.
They've got an internal development team. Well, it's, I think they've got about 16,000 students and God knows how many departments. So I think we've got another minute, 2 minutes.
Yep.
Bill, have you got any questions about?
No, these are a really good list. I did want to mention, I didn't mention the last show, that if you go to the website, you can get all these links. Plus, if you're listening on iTunes or on your iPhone, if you tap the artwork, it'll come up, the link will be right behind it, and you can watch us live and see our faces and see my new equipment, see Jonathan looking down at you because he doesn't have his books underneath his laptop.
I just like it that way so I can look down on you.
I was thinking about trying to give you something for Christmas, maybe a camera or something.
Kicking the ass?
No, a 920. See, one of the little cameras, off the side. Kicking the ass. No, you do that. We do it to each other every day, every week.
I can be a really.
You're motivational kicking the ass.
Use a swear word, but that would get us in trouble with iTunes.
So this is going to be Sunday after Christmas. That means it's not New Year's is next.
You just broken the suspense for our viewers, Bill.
Yeah. So we're doing 2 here before Christmas.
Oh, there's nothing like, well, go on then, Bill. Right then.
Anyway, the idea is you got the good information. By the way, my hat is off to you. You really did a good job putting this whole list together. That takes some time to go through that many forms, that many sites. Where do you find the time to do all this?
Well, actually, I've utilised most of this, and it wasn't that hard, actually. It's when I'm... what I like to just quickly tell my viewers, I'm probably in the new year going to do a detailed post, and also we're going to do a detailed podcast, and then I'm going to do a screencast, and it's going to be about a particular... I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm going to leave it in suspense. I'm going to look at a plugin that I've been utilising on a couple of sites myself. That's a WordPress competitor to Lead Pages. And I've been highly impressed on it. And I've just been the actual owner of the company that produces this plugin that I'm not going to say. Is agreed to come on our show, Bill.
Oh my! In
the new year.
That's good. Maybe I can get a good deal for my site.
So we're going to have a bit of a feast out on that. But I think it's a really interesting plugin, and it's an interesting owner of the company. He's a real hardcore online marketer that built his company from online marketing and has really now gone into WordPress plugin development.
Jonathan, I think we're going to have to do a special for the New Year's. We'll be back Sunday. We'll put this up Sunday, and we'll do a special for New Year's Day. And we'll talk about what we're going to do in 2015. We're going to get rich, right? Right?
Well, the empire grows, doesn't it, Bill?
Yeah, it'll be a good year.
Yeah, right.
All right,
folks. I would like to wish everybody a happy Christmas, New Year, and keep away from the cops. And
and be safe. Be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe. Good. I think these are going to be good shows. I think the sound is going to be really good.
All right, that was not bad, was it, Bill?
No, it's good. I sure wish this was more powerful here. I might, next year we're going to get you up even at a higher level, and we'll get you a mixer next year.
I don't really.
Actually, you can get good sound with the Blue Yeti. You're getting good sound.
Yeah, I don't think.
With a pop filter, you're getting really good sound.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good setup for what I want to do.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. I'll cross our fingers.
Well, I just hope I can get Mel right established. And
it's looking better all the time.
Yeah.
I might be able to help you market Mail right once I get my thing up and going. because I think I've got some pretty powerful. I think I have this weird feeling that mine might really take off.
Oh,
I mean, I'm looking at the 1190 honestly because of my targeted audience being the real estate. I'm going to focus on real estate, and I'm focusing on business. I already have people in churches saying, "Can I use this in the church?" Because they've seen my demo sites. You know, the rmc.club site.
well, because obviously this is
Oh,
YouTube, Bill.
yeah.
I'm not going to pass any of my real feelings connected to what you've just said, Bill.
This won't be on the podcast. All right,
No,
we better cut off.
If you switch you off and reconnect with me over Skype, I'll make it quite clear.
I'll drop these in the box. I'll drop them both in. Last time we'll drop them in. Let's see, Google Docs as well as Dropbox.
Yes.
One last question. It only took one Dropbox at a time. I'm going to turn it off. No more. You guys can't see what we're talking about because I'm turning this off.